Oh, working in the garden in this summer heat. Be sure to keep hydrated. And look at this jug though. There must be a better way to do it. Okay, we're going to decorate some pots. We're going to put some jugs together. I'm going to do Batija with the donut handle this time. Okay, let's see what's happening in the studio today and get out of this heat. Okay, I will get these pieces behind me put together. First, I moved up from medium and small to a large. This is 5 pounds of clay, which at this point is a fair size for me. I'm no expert, but I'm moving this along, reviving some skills I once had. Was real happy to discover I could still do this little trick. And we will get this rib cleaned off. Okay, and I found this is just too fun. Now the spouts for this group of pots you see behind me. And this is something that you can throw off the hump. And it works out good. I can't imagine centering a little piece of clay like this on the wheel. Yeah, I guess people do it. But great for throwing off the hump because, okay, often a problem with developing S-cracks throwing off the hump, and there's no problem with that. With this, we're cutting the bottoms off. Okay, I'm just pushing out on the inside there, and in from the outside. Wouldn't it be nice if bottles and jugs were all this easy to do? I wonder, maybe I'll have to see if this technique translates to the top of a bottle or a jug. Okay, and I sometimes have made these too narrow, and the stream that poured through them was too fine, and once I even had it glazed shut, so you've got to be careful. And, okay, I don't like to get too fine. The tip, I think it probably should be come to a sharp point on one side here so that it pours. But I don't know that anybody's ever really explained those points on it pouring well. I guess on a teapot, I'll have to check out what kind of information's out there on teapots. Okay, I am going to give this a nice curve. This is what I want to just come down and shape and blend and make a nice smooth transition into the pot. So we'll even bring this out some more from underneath like that. And I am going to come down about 1/4 inch, give it a mark. We are going to give this 2 cuts. Once at the bottom of the spout, and again 1/4 inch down. And that will do 2 things. It makes a nice little lifting pad, except I missed it, so that you don't mess up the spout. And 2, if you set this on a board, it is just going to dry out so that you can't attach it to the pot. So that lifting pad will prevent it from drying out too fast. I also am making these a day later because they always tend to dry out really fast. I am going to do some solid donut rings as handles for the Batija. I am no expert. I did this last year when I did the Medora Pottery Jugs, the Picasso Jugs. And you just take that center down to the wheel head or the bat here. and bring it out. Okay. And I just did a large batch of mugs. So I've had enough of coiled and pulled handles, and I am looking to try something different. This could be where one of those metal trim tools, the strap kind, might be useful in getting underneath there. Okay, so I want to round that off. I'm going to make this side here flat because the other side, where it comes off the wheel, will be a little bit flat because I can't get completely under here to shape it. I am going under there, a fair amount to shape it, but I can't get completely under. And so I probably should take a look at that. Okay. Yeah, the bottom curves look somewhat similar to the top curves. We'll fix it up even more once it's cut off the wheel. Okay, these guys are always tricky because they've got 2 or 3 handles and they need to go on here, coming out looking like they all are coming off of the same pot. So we get the back side and the front side, and then give it a little pull. Attach it down here, about right there. You put a little bit of water there. Okay, I am not going to give this a smear because that would not look good over top the slips, but just press that in a little bit. Okay, and I will still work on that one some. First, let's get this one started. Coming off opposite. And yeah, this is something good to do while doing a big series of mugs and a series of dinnerware mugs, in a sense too, that they should all look fairly the same. So I just finished up doing that, what was it, 26 mugs with handles that all seem to match. So that's a good way to lead up to this. Okay, and I am going to move on to the next one now, but we will come back to this, that this can be, I'll re-look at this from a couple angles, that could be pushed down some, this side can be tilted up some, until we have it looking okay, like it matches. And we are running out of room. You know what, I did not smooth the bottom yet up on this one. Okay, more than can fit in one video with this decorating technique. The conscience jug, the Pottery with the donut handle. This is working out okay. We are built to, and I think have a recipe for success. So stop back, or if you can't wait, I'll put a link here at the end for the conscience jug. I think I called it the donkey jug. all the parts for the pots. Let's see what else we can harvest here to cook up. These scarlet runners have got tons of flowers. Where are the beans? Only a few here and there.